Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Pass the Salt. We are here this week in beautiful Emmaus at the House and Barn restaurant,
where we're gonna meet with Nick. He's gonna show us what makes his two restaurants so unique. So let's go take a look. Hey everyone, I'm here today with Nick, the owner of House and Barn, and we're gonna go through a little bit about what makes them special. So Nick, say hi to everyone.
What's going on, guys?
Cool. So Nick is in a unique situation where he has two restaurants in one. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so a lot of people still don't know what House and Barn is. They're a little confused, but what it basically is two restaurants. One's the house and then one's the barn. Mm-hmm. The house is a little more casual. We don't like to use fine dining, but it's finer food.
Okay.
Where the barn's more of like your pub style type atmosphere, a lot of craft beer over there.
Okay.
House is more driven towards cocktails and wine.
Gotcha.
That kind of thing. So that kind of separates them. So it's two different atmospheres in one property. So it's cool.
All right, awesome. And what type of food do you serve at the house?
So the house, it's more of your traditional style. We like to say American cuisine with an international flair kind of thing.
Okay.
But we'll do, that has your basic steak, pork, salmon, crab cakes, lobster roll sliders, crab avocado spring rolls, just a lot of good different stuff. Yeah, Indian spice shrimp is
making me hungry.
It's good, yeah, it's cool.
And what about at the barn?
In the barn, so the barn's more like pub style food. So you have grilled cheeses, nachos, quesadillas, pretzel bites. Happy hour over there is $3 off draft beer, half off of the nachos, which is cool. Yeah.
And I noticed you guys have a beautiful event venue there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so in the basement of the barn there, we do a ton of different events. It can be from baby showers, bridal showers, to a birthday party, a wedding. Business meeting. You name it, we can do it down there. It's a cool little space. Holds about 60 people max seated. Depending on the event, you can do a little more if it's more of a mingle thing. Ability to use our yard and stuff. So it's cool. A lot of options.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the grounds here yet, it's absolutely beautiful. Tell us a little bit about how did you find the location? Are you guys originally from this area?
Yeah, so we pretty much grew up in Emmaus, so we were familiar when it was the old farmhouse. And everybody remembers it from being the old farmhouse. And then the barn was actually Indian Creek Golf Course. Even before that, this was an actual functioning farm. But yeah, so we just kind of knew it from the area. It was for sale for a little bit, and we've owned restaurants in the past, so we checked it out and we took a shot on it.
Hey, that's awesome. And tell me a little bit about who's involved with the restaurant. Is it just you? Is it a family?
Yeah, so currently our head chef, Greg, is now an owner, which is cool, so he's involved. And then me and my dad are the other main owners. We're the ones that are basically hands-on, doing everything on the site, kind of doing that kind of stuff, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So tell everyone about what makes you guys different. What is it about your food, the quality of it, the atmosphere of this place that makes it so special?
Yeah, the food's delicious. Everything, our head chef Greg, he does everything's made from scratch. It's awesome. It gives it that personal touch from his end. Store-bought stuff. But then the main thing, honestly, would be the property, the atmosphere included. But the property, we're a restaurant that's 2-in-1. You can walk between both. You can get two different vibes. Fridays we'll have live music at the barn. People go there for a drink before dinner, or vice versa. And you can kind of walk between them, and it's cool. And then we have the yard. We'll do different events like a cornhole tournament or just anything like beer events.
Gotcha.
So it's we have the ability to do a lot with the property. We tried to figure out how old it was. Couldn't find an actual date, but early 1800s is like the best we could come up with. Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff in here looks really original, and you guys restored it. Tell me a little bit about the process. What did you guys do in order to get it to look so beautiful in here?
Yeah, it's for like the first year when we kind of took over, it was just me and my dad just cleaning up. It was kind of a mess, so we were just cleaning up, and then we would just do it when we had time. But then once it got to a point, Tangled Roots Interiors, our designers, and they came in and we let them roll with it, and all the decor and all the stuff you see it's all them. So, and they did a really nice job, yeah.
Now tell us a little bit about what you're making for us today.
So today we're making, over at the barn, we're doing our Barn-B-Q Nachos, fan favorite, and then at the house we're going to do a dessert called the Elvis. It's a chocolate dome with a cheesecake and it melts. It's fun.
All right, awesome. Cool. So let's go check it out, see how good the food is, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
That's good. All right, so today we're making our Barn-B-Q Nachos. We're gonna start with our house-made nacho chips. Then we're gonna add our homemade pulled pork, smoked with cherry biscuits in-house, cooked overnight. And then with our homemade barbecue sauce. And then we'll top this layer with our homemade cheese sauce. The base is manchego cheese for it. And then we do it all over again. Same thing with 2 layers. And then on the top layer, we'll finish it off in the oven by sprinkling a little shredded manchego right on top. Pop it in the oven and let it cook. Right, after cooking in the oven, they're ready to go. Nice and hot, pop them on the plate. Then we add the final touches. We'll start with the barn sour cream, homemade with our special barn dust. Some more barbecue sauce. And then topped with our diced tomatoes and homemade pickled jalapenos. And there you have it, Barn-B-Q Nachos. We're gonna have head chef Greg show you how to make the Elvis now.
So first we start with our banana cheesecake, graham cracker crust, and then that is topped with a peanut butter ganache and a chocolate ganache. Then this is our house-made maple bacon bourbon vanilla bean ice cream. Goes on top of the cheesecake. And we have a little bit of our bacon powdered sugar. Then we top it with our chocolate dome. And we have some of our macerated berries. I gotta do the bottom side as well. And sprinkle a little bit more of our dust. And then the melt table side. That is the Elvis dessert.
Wow, that was really something special. Thank you to Nick and the entire team here at House and Barn for showing us around and showing us how to make such an amazing dish.
Don't forget, tune in every other week to Pass the Salt. In the meantime, check the recipe link below for more information so you can make this recipe at home.
We're gonna go eat. See you guys later.